Greetings everyone, hope you're keeping well out there. As I'm sure you all know by now, my name is Alex and today we are checking this out, which is in fact the Artlii Energon 1 home theatre projector. Now the first thing you're going to notice about this projector is that it is slightly bigger than previous projectors that we've tested out on this channel. However, I don't think the size is exactly a bad thing because it almost adds to it and gives it that bit of a semi-professional feel. And from what I've heard about this projector, it does have some pretty cool capabilities. I mean, for its price, you're getting a 720p picture quality, as well as a 3000:1 contrast ratio, including a whole host of inputs allowing you to pretty much connect anything you want. So this is what we're going to be trying out today. So we're going to start off usual quick unboxing, and then we are going to test it. So as for the packaging then, well, as you can see, it's a cardboard box, but it does have a very slick, glorious orange and black design. You've also then got a picture of the projector on the front with the Artlii logo, and it says here, your home theatre projector. I do love the little carry handle though, I like that. It's a nice little touch, so if maybe you did want to take this round to a friend's or family's house, you do have the option of just throwing it all back into the box, and then you can easily carry it just like some business briefcase. And finally on the back here we've got a few specifications. So for example, the home theatre projector, well, this technology is a TFT LCD, the light source is of course LED, and it can support a resolution of 1280 by 768, which is of course 720p. It does have a manual keystone adjustment of around 15 degrees, and then of course a very cool feature that I like to point out is the zoom feature, which can be anything from 25% up to 100%. So let's just say you want to shrink your screen size but without having to move the projector, then you can do that with the zoom feature. For those of you who wish to know the dimensions, well, I'll go with the metric ones here. So it's 31 by 26 by 11.5 centimeters. For sound quality, this has two 5-watt speakers, but they are in fact two stereo sound speakers. So I think in terms of sound quality, this is going to sound pretty good. In terms of brightness, well, this comes in at 200 lumens. Now, I've just noticed something here because earlier I said that this had a contrast ratio of 3000:1, which is the info I got from the internet. But on the box it now says it's 2000:1, so I'm a bit confused there. And to avoid any more confusion, we're going to stick with the specifications on the box or in the instruction manual and just put to one side the specs that are on the internet. The resolution supported is of course up to HD. Now just remember that's a support resolution, so let's just say you've got a Blu-ray player or a games console that is HD compatible, then you can of course use it with this projector, but the projector will only give out a 720p resolution image. The big question, however, I'm sure you're all dying to know, is how big can the actual projection image be? Well, with this one it can be anything from 46 up to 163 inches, which is absolutely huge. And finally we come to the LED lifetime, which is around 30,000 hours. So that's a lot of films. So we're going to open this up here like so, and that goes all the way up around there. Oh wow, look at that. There's a nice jolly picture inside of some people eating popcorn. So first and foremost we have a piece of protective styrofoam, and then this is the projector. Whoa, let's take out this paper. Wow, look at that. I'm going to put that there. Let's just see what else comes in here. More styrofoam protection, and then we have a little box which I presume has all the cables, power supply, etc. inside. So you can remove this, and let's just take a little look at this projector. I mean, it just looks so awesome, and it really does look very, very professional too. I mean, even on the top, you've got this almost like a wood finish, but it's covered in a matte black coating. So we've got a lens cover here, and that comes off, and look at that, a nice and big lens which will obviously then provide plenty of light and hopefully a very sharp picture quality. We've got plenty of air vents all around the sides, the front, even the back there, which is great to obviously keep the projector nice and cool. But look at this is what I really want to talk about here, is this little touch control panel. That's right, I did say touch control, there's no switches or buttons, you literally just apparently tap it and it will respond pretty much instantly. And finally on the back then we come to the auxiliary inputs, and as you can see there is pretty much everything, so no matter what you want to hook up to this projector, I'm pretty sure you can do it. I mean, we've got a VGA there, we've got an SD card reader, we've got 5 volts out, we've got a USB in, HDMI again, we've got 2 HDMIs there, and you've got headphones or speakers, and then of course you've got an AV input as well. So that is that is everything. I just want to mention this here as well. So if I take this off like so, that is an actual filter to help prevent any excess dust getting inside. But it's great that you can actually take it off because that means you can actually clean it too. Now when it comes to mounting this projector, well, as you can see underneath there is no tripod mount because of the size basically, so it just wouldn't go down well. Now you can of course buy a projector stand, they're fairly cheap. I will be using one in this video and I'll put the link to the one that I bought in the video description. But of course you can just place this on top of a wardrobe, maybe stack a couple of chairs. The choice is up to you, just make sure it's very safe and of course very secure. So that's just a quick look at the projector. I'm going to place that to one side. I'm going to move over to this box now and see what we get inside here. So there we go. Like I thought it would be, it's mainly the cables, all the bits and bobs that you need to help run this projector. So we've got a kettle plug that obviously powers it, and then we have, oh, they've actually included a HDMI cable. You've got an audio video cable there as well, and then of course we come to a little remote. Wow, I like the look of that. That's pretty cool. Very slim, very slick. I like that. So as for the unboxing, that is pretty much it. And so far in terms of how this projector looks and feels, well, I think it looks absolutely incredible and it feels so professional. It really does. I mean, look at that. I even love the little logo that's been actually engraved here. It's just all awesome. But now, of course, it is time for the main event. So I'm going to set this up and then we are going to watch some films. So here we are set up and ready to go, and this is the projector stand that I have bought to try out with this projector. Now it is very good, it extends, and it is of course very sturdy. Now for this video, the projector is set up approximately 10 to 11 feet away from the wall, and this is the wall we shall be testing it out on and showing all our films. So we're going to turn on the projector now. And there we go, we are met with the Artlii Your Home Theatre presentation screen, and then of course we go straight into the menu. So of course you can choose your preference on what you're planning to watch, whether it be a music video or look at photographs or of course a movie or a presentation. So the first film I'm going to show off, I'm going to select it via a USB port, but this is how you actually change the input. But we're going to be watching some HD films through a USB stick. So let's go into the menu here and we're going to start off with the classic kids film Monsters Inc.
Alright, Mr. Vile, is it?
My friends call me Phlegm.
Mr. Vile, can you tell me what you did wrong?
I fell down?
No, before that.
So just to confirm, the picture quality, as you can see, is very crisp, it is very clear, and most importantly, I'm surprised with just how bright and colourful it is as well, but without oversaturating the image.
There, see? The door. You left it wide open. And leave
Now this is on an approximate 110-inch display, but as you can see, there is no loss in picture quality. In fact, it is absolutely fantastic, and it really is a pleasure to watch.
Mr. Water News.
There's nothing more toxic or deadly than a human child. A single touch could kill you.
Now I'm sure you all recognise this, that is of course Russell Crowe in the classic Gladiator movie, and I've chosen this scene because it is quite dark and quite dreary. But once again, even though it is quite dark, you can still clearly see everything, and most importantly, you can actually hear everything too.
Soldier, I urge you to move those cannibals forward, they're out of range.
Range is good.
The danger to the cavalry.
Is acceptable. Agree.
Now I just want to show you this zoom feature in action. So let's just say you have to reduce the screen size. Well, there you go, a simple switch takes it down to a quarter or 25% image size, and it really is very simple to do. The only downside maybe is that every time you select a percentage, whether it be 1 or more, then the screen does go off before it automatically adjusts once more. So my advice, if you are going to have to reduce the display size, do it before your audience members come round to watch.
My number one enemy.
But what about playing your favourite games? Well, as you can see here, it works absolutely flawlessly because I've hooked up my PlayStation 3 console with the classic Sega arcade game Virtua Fighter 2, and there you go, there is no lag, it is very bright, it is very colourful, everything comes through very, very sharp. So if you are a gamer out there who is looking for a home projector to project your games onto, then this works exceedingly well. And for those of you who want to see how this projector works in broad daylight, well, I'm just opening up the blackout blind now. And there you go. Although, yes, you can still see the image fairly well, I think for the best experience, I would leave your blackout blind, or at least your curtains, fairly well closed. Last but not least, can you hook up your PC or laptop? Well, yes you can, and this is just a simple Word document, but as you can clearly see once more, that it's coming through very bright, and most importantly, very, very clear. Well, there you go. That was a quick overview and of course demonstration of the Artlii home theatre projector in action, and you saw the result yourself. The picture quality was incredible. I mean, I really am quite blown away with just how bright and clear the image really was. With other projectors that I've tried out in the past, the sound quality seems to have been forgotten about. However, with this one, the emphasis may be on the picture quality, but it is also on the sound quality, which is absolutely incredible. And just to let you know, it goes so loud, I couldn't even try it on its maximum volume setting, because otherwise, I think the neighbours would have had to complain. So if you are someone out there who is looking for a semi-professional home theatre projector, then definitely check out the Artlii Energon 1, because it is absolutely fantastic in terms of how it looks and feels, but most importantly, the picture as well as sound quality that it provides is absolutely phenomenal. Now, as usual, before I go, if you've got any questions or thoughts you'd like to ask me about the Artlii home theatre projector, then you know what to do. Put them in the comment section below and I'll try my best to get back to you as quickly as possible. Not forgetting, if you like this video and you like tech, then please show your appreciation by giving this video a fantastic thumbs up, and don't forget to hit me up on that classic subscribe button. But until next time, thank you once again for watching, and I'll hopefully see you at some point very soon. Thank you.